What's up, guys? Ranger here, and I'm back with another reaction, which is to episode 8 of MLP FiM, The Lost Treasure of Griffonstone. Now, I've tried to avoid spoilers with this, but I have a very, very solid suspicion that Gilda makes a return, and I'm not really completely thrilled with that. I mean, I think it's interesting to have her return, but she wasn't really my favorite one of my favorite characters or background characters. I mean, personally, I would really like to see Lightning Dust make a return and get redemption. If Gilda gets redemption in this episode, I'm not really sure. But let's go ahead and get on with the episode, and I'll give my judgment later. So starting the video, let me full screen. Starting the video in 3, 2, 1, click. Hi, Gummy!
Great, Gummy! We have absolutely
Pinke!
today except I'm waiting for just the right time to finally try Granny Pie's super special triple chocolate 15-layer marshmallow recipe. It's gonna be amazing! Let's see. Nutty meringue, chocolate ganache, praline and nuts, cocoa flavored buttercream. An hour per layer. That's 15 hours of pure baking bliss!
Oh, Pinke.
Okay, Gummy.
You're so
we're
cute.
ready to start prepping the second layer.
Huh?
Oh my gosh, my cutie mark! You know what this means? The map! Gummy,
Man, I love
over for a
Pinke.
bit? Hopefully this will be quick. I'll just measure the baking powder for you. And when the first layer cools, you can drizzle some of the ganache over it. And don't forget to beat the egg whites for the meringue! I know you can do this, Gummy. You're the best alligator baker I've ever met.
Oh, that was adorable. Whoa! Oh, wow!
This is so exciting. The map is summoning you to Griffonstone, the very heart of the Griffin Kingdom. I don't know if either of you have read Bygone Griffins of Greatness, but Griffins were known to be rude, insensitive bullies. You mean Gilda? Yeah, I mean Gilda. When she came to Ponyville, she was a total jerk to all my friends, especially Pinkie Pie. She was a bit of a party pooper. So maybe Gilda was a little rude.
I'm already loving
to
this
go to
episode.
Griffonstone, and according to this book, it has a rich, fascinating history. In ancient times, griffins were known to be as greedy as dragons, always hoarding their bits and other treasures. But all that changed when King Grover found the mysterious golden idol of Boreas. Legend says the idol of Boreas was made from the dust of golden sunsets, blown across the mountains by the north winds. Possessing the idol of Boreas filled the griffins' hearts with pride. It's said that that one great treasure is responsible for turning Griffonstone into the most majestic kingdom of all the land. And why do you care so much about griffins anyway? It was actually Gilda's visit that made me curious. So I picked up Bygone Griffins of Greatness, and I've been hooked ever since. And now you two get to see Griffonstone with your very own eyes.
What? You're sending them both?
Just me and Rainbow Dash? Hey, you can totally take my place if you want. I still had half a nap to finish. Just come with us. I mean, you are the Princess of Friendship. No. If the map wanted me to go to the coolest kingdom in all of Equestria and tour the palace and see the actual idol that unites an entire species, which would be super amazing, I'm sure it would have said so. You two can handle whatever the issue is.
Okay, I really feel bad for Twilight.
I'll stay here and do important princessy things, I guess. Well then, come on, Dashy. We're going to Griffonstone.
I can only imagine how the fandom is going to use that. Oh, Dashy. Oh boy. Yes, we get to see a travel episode of Rainbow and Pinkie. Oh man.
What What you reading, Rainbow? Twilight.
Reading Rainbow! Oh my
What
god!
we need to do in Griffonstone. You mean like a guide on how to figure out what problem we're supposed to fix? And then some. It's like Twilight herself in book form. Always carry the goods. The Griffins are sure to help you as long as you share the wealth.
Oh my gosh!
Can I borrow some bits?
Oh
Arriving at Griffin Gorge, be sure to pause and cast your eyes northerly, up the Hyperborean Mountains, taking in the breathtaking beauty of Griffonstone. Once in Griffonstone proper, go immediately to the palace and introduce yourself to the king.
Okay,
Bye-bye
those outfits
Griffins
are
of
cool.
Greatness was written a long time ago, and ends with the coronation of the 14th king of the Griffins, King Guto. I have no idea who's in charge now. Tell the king you've been sent by the Princess of Friendship, and you're there to help with some sort of problem. If for some reason the king can't help, I'd try the Griffonstone Library next. It's a little-known secret that if you befriend a librarian, you can usually find out anything. Plus, as a bonus, there's a statue of King Grover outside. Photo op! And don't forget to sample some famous Griffin scones. They're supposed to be the best. Aw,
I love this episode already.
You could have seen first what that Griffonstone is. Total dumb.
I had flashback vibes to Resident Evil 4 whenever Leon first shows up in that town.
Maybe
And
the
it's
map should
desolate.
have called Rarity instead of us.
Excuse me, sir.
That might would have helped.
This is Griffonstone, right?
Griffonstone National Park,
That
yes.
wasn't very nice. See,
If you're looking for the village,
Griffins
it's
are
up that
exactly
way.
what I thought they'd be. Maybe we should just find the palace so we can ask the king what's going on.
We don't have a king. Loser.
Gilda!
Hello, Gilda. Dash.
Oh boy.
What are you doing here? I'm a griffin? What's your excuse, dweebs?
Hey, these dweebs are here to help Griffonstone.
Help it what?
Well, we're not really sure, but it involves a map and cutie marks and problem and
Bored now.
well, if you don't have a king, can
Yeah,
you
she's the
tell us
same
where
way.
the Idol of Boreas is?
Don't tell me you really believe in that thing.
You better believe in it.
Yo, dude, you alright?
Idol was the best thing to ever happen to us Griffins.
Oh, great. Now you got Grandpa Gruff started.
I'll tell you the whole tragic tale.
Dude?
For a couple of bits.
What?
The first Griffin King, King Grover, united our kind like we've never been united before or since. And he did it all with that incredible idol of Boreas. And that idol brought pride to the heart of every Griffin that saw it. From one king to the next, Griffonstone and our golden idol were the envy of all other species. It held us together, gave us an identity, right up until the reign of King Guto. That's when our amass became
Whoa, boy.
our Griffin treasure. King Guto tried to fight him off,
What
but our
the?
amass managed to get away with the idol.
He's a goat? Okay, I love the style of animation for
the
this.
abysmal abyss, our pride went with it. King Guto was the last king of Griffonstone, and they all lived miserably ever after. The end.
That was the saddest story ever.
Oh, well, top 10 feathers, no refunds.
No wonder Twilight's book ended with the coronation of King Guto. Who would want to record a history that sad?
It's not sad. Do we look sad to you?
Well, sad, no,
I think I know
miserable,
why the map
yes.
sent us here. We need to find the Idol of Boreas and bring glory and pride back to Griffonstone.
Haha, here we go. Typical pony hero complex. None of us care about that dumb old idol. Don't you get it? We don't care about anything. And that's the way we like it.
I think Rainbow Dash is right. The map sent us here to fix some sort of problem.
The only problem Griffonstone has is you! Well, I don't care what she says. We're gonna find that treasure, make Griffonstone cool again, and get back to Pony. Come on!
Wait, Rainbow Dash,
What?
what about Twilight's advice?
What, taking a bunch of pictures?
She mentioned finding answers at the library.
Knock yourself out. But when you get bored with Twilight's tour book, I'll be at the Abysmal Abyss finding the Idol of Boreas. I'm here to find your missing idol and save Griffonstone. I'll need some rope, a grappling hook, and a guide to take me down to the Abysmal Abyss.
And I'll need some bits.
Okay, I love that face.
Hey, Gilda!
Oh boy.
Word on that Griffonstone has an amazing library chock full of answers.
Word on what street?
Okay, maybe not this street, but on other streets, your library is the talk of the town.
The library's right there, so why don't you go inside and leave me alone?
Okay, so Gilda is right now still up.
Maybe it's good that Twilight didn't come.
Yeah!
Sad what happened to your town, King, but Rainbow Dash can't be right. This can't all be because of a missing hunk of gold. You're right, Pinke, and you've got amazing hair.
I'm wait.
King
I
Grover.
hope that beat
Charmer.
bottom part just goes ahead and falls off. Yes, it did it!
I know what Griffonstone needs.
Fewer ponies?
A song! I've got a super song about smiling that's sure to make even the most grumpy Griffin.
Continuity!
Can't sing here.
But how do you break into uplifting musical numbers with no singing?
Yeah, that's Griffonstone's biggest problem. Lack of uplifting musical numbers.
Well, if I can't sing, how about a party? If there's one thing these Griffins need, it's
No
a
party
good
either.
Cheer. Where's your party store? No party store? How about cake? Nothing cheers folks up like cake. Where's the bakery?
Pinky's going to go insane.
No singing, no party store, no bakery! What is the point?
You're welcome to leave at any time!
Oh! Ah!
Takes the cake. Wait, no, it can't take the cake because there is no cake. Or muffins, or Griffonstones.
Oh, we got Griffonstones. That's my specialty.
I'll buy one.
What the
Bits first. Well? What? You like it? That's my Grandpa Gruff's secret recipe.
Ow! I think I broke a tooth.
Well, whatever. No refunds. I don't even care anyway. I just want to sell enough of these so I can leave this lousy town.
I can help you with that.
Oh gosh!
You think you could tighten the strap on my helmet?
Can you give me more bits?
Never mind. I got it. So, how deep is this abyss?
How deep are your pockets?
What?
Don't you Griffins ever talk about anything but bits?
Give me some bits and I'll answer.
No wonder Gilda's such a delight.
Grandma Gruff
I love this
is
episode.
good, but it's missing
The
one
interactions
important
are
ingredient.
just so
Don't tell
beautifully
me.
done and cool and
Friendship.
relatable.
No, baking powder. Lucky for you, I never leave home without it. Now just pop those in the oven and you'll have Griffin scones worth their weight in gold.
Ow!
Greta!
Aha! I saw that, Gilda! You may act like a gruff, grumbling Griffin, but inside you're gracious and great.
What are you talking about?
You just helped your friend up when she got knocked down.
What? Her? Greta's just some Griffin I know. We don't have friends here. I did have a friend once, but you saw how that turned out. Just gotta find that golden idol and get out of this place.
That rope does not look safe! Oh crap. Ow. Oh no. I'll go.
Help! Throw me another rope!
You got bits?
Shut up, you!
Wait!
Oh, come on. Daring do, Lara Croft style. Ah! Oh!
Ah! There you are! Forget about finding the idol! I figured out how to solve Griffonstone's real problem! Stone! Pinkie Pie, you get back here! Yeah? Can you throw down a rope or something? Let me look! One rope coming up!
She'll throw the whole thing down.
We need help! Don't go anywhere! Where does she think I'm gonna go?
Of
I
course.
hope I don't go anywhere! Rainbow Dash is stuck on a ledge in the abysmal abyss, and I need your help to save her!
Not my problem.
Of course it's your problem! She's your friend!
Used to be.
Can't you remember when she was?
Yeah, of course.
Flashback? Oh my gosh, are we gonna see Philly Dashy? Gilda. Oh great. Oh, it's these dudes
Doesn't that
again.
Griffin know that she's supposed to fly at the Junior Speedsters flight camp?
Maybe she just doesn't want to make you look bad.
Oh, Dashy.
Hey there, I'm Rainbow Dash, and you are... Gilda? You sure about that? Stick with me, Gilda, and those guys won't give you any more guts.
And heart attacks.
You're awesome! You too, Rainbow Dash! Well, Gilda, let's show these guys how it's done. Junior Speedsters are our lives! Skybound soars and daring dives! Junior Speedsters, it's our quest to someday be the very best!
Fine, I'll help her. But that doesn't make me her friend.
Duly noted. Except it does! Hang on, loser! I'm coming! What took you so long, doofus? Rainbow Dash! I'm coming for you!
Wait, I don't. Yeah.
Come on, you two! Huh?
Wait, that's.
The idol of Boreas!
I wouldn't.
I'm slipping!
A choice. You've got to make a choice.
The idol! You're more important to me than some dumb chunk of gold.
I would.
Hugging later! Climbing now!
Wow, that
I'm
makes.
really sorry about how I treated you two. Thanks, Gilda. Apology accepted. And I'm just sorry we didn't get your idol back. Now we'll never be able to solve Griffonstone's problem. That's what I was trying to tell you. The map didn't send us here to find the lost idol of Boreas. It sent us here to replace it with something better.
Nothing's better than gold to a griffin.
That's because you don't have friendship. If you can learn to care about each other again,
Right.
Griffonstone could be a
friend.
I don't know, Pinkie. You really think these Griffins are up for this? We aren't exactly in Ponyville, you know.
Okay, so she was really weirded out until I gave her the stone. Then she tried it and said it tasted good. That's the first nice thing any Griffin's ever said to me.
Whoa, Pinkie. I guess that really was the problem we needed to solve.
Baking powder makes baked goods and friendships fluffy and delicious.
Well, we better be heading home.
Wow.
What? You want me to spread friendship here by myself? How am I supposed to do that? I haven't even made one single friend yet. No, you haven't. You made two. Hugging! Hugging now! But you'll come back and visit, right? Just try and stop us.
Yeah, we'll see you in about 5 years. Huh.
See you later, you old charmer.
Pinkie, who are you talking to?
No, Pony. Come on, let's go back to see what Gummy did with Granny Pie's marshmallow
Oh, I can't wait to
recipe.
see the fan art of that one. And go. You know. Oh wow. Dang, that was a quick episode. No way. Jeez, that was over in a hurry. Okay. Jeez, that was over in a hurry. Okay, now. Hang on, everything froze. I've got the black screen of death. I just tried to right click, jeez. You don't have to have a seizure. Okay. Okay, now. I forgot to turn my volume back up. Alright, now, time for commentary. Let me adjust my volume. There we go. Make sure it's at 50. 50, there we go. Okay. Now, commentary. Okay. This episode, I really loved this episode. It was adorable, the jokes, the gags. Pairing the characters of Rainbow Dash and Pinkie together for a mission like this was just beautiful. Although the characters didn't really spend that much time working together, it was really interesting to see the characters each try their own method. First of all, the story-wise I think it was really cool how that, like, first of all, I'm really glad that we did get to see the Griffins again, because people have been wanting to see the Griffins ever since Gilda left in Season 1. And people have been really wanting to see the Griffins again. I remember a lot of people were excited whenever they saw the Griffins actually compete or participate in the Equestria Games. And then now that people actually saw the Griffins are still around and they are still here, I think it's interesting that that we did get to see them, and we also got to see a whole new area this time around to add to that, and we finally got to see an episode where the characters actually get to adventure. And where they get to adventure again, since the first and second episode of this season, we did finally get to see another episode where the map was calling them somewhere, and we also learned something new this episode as well, is that the map can just actually call into certain individual ponies. It won't necessarily call all of them together, but just one or two or so individual ponies. The only ponies that it would require for that mission. And so it sort of, by this much information, it gives a deeper perspective with the map. Like, it actually it's like the map actually knows the characters, and that's why that it sent Pinkie and Rainbow Dash, because it the map was, it seemed like the map was actually aware of what had happened in the past. And so, I mean, of course Gilda was angry to Fluttershy as well. But she despised or hated Pinkie. And it was Rainbow whose trust and friendship that she ended up throwing away. And so, out of all, I mean, she was originally friends with Rainbow, and her attitude and everything just completely shot that down. And then she was just really hateful to Pinkie and wanted to get rid of Pinkie. And so, even though she did yell at Fluttershy, she was the most hateful to Rainbow. I mean, she was the meanest to Rainbow and Pinkie. And so, I think seeing those two characters go there to try to make amends with Gilda was interesting. And then the continuity, oh my gosh, the continuity was just amazing. And then we got to see some brand new facial expressions this episode, which is always a plus. And then Pinkie did break the fourth wall once, that I can definitely recall of, if not twice, three times, and which is always a plus as well. And I could easily say, you know, hey, Pinkie was willing to save Rainbow Dash in this episode, so anybody that thinks, Pinkie actually wants to kill Rainbow and make cupcakes out of her, yeah, that ain't some work. But, you know, it's fan fiction, so I don't have a say. And it doesn't bother me at all. But the story with that town, honestly, I couldn't help it. Whenever I saw that town, I thought of that little village in Resident Evil 4 whenever Leon first arrives there. And the town is just desolate, and Leon walks into that, and in that one shack, and then the guy just, I mean, I don't know that language. But, you know, then suddenly the Los Plagas incident occurs, and it was kind of interesting like that. I mean, it kind of made me think of that right there. And then, like, the main story that friendship, I mean, the main moral, I believe, that friendship is more valuable than gold. That's a very, very solid message, and one that has been told before, but it's not been told, and this is definitely a unique way to tell that story. And I think it was very interesting. Like, I mean, the reason why everybody was so bitter, I didn't want to believe myself that the reason why everybody was so bitter to one another was simply because the towns, I mean, it wasn't because that particular thing, I mean, that that gold piece had any, I mean, it might have initially in the beginning caused everybody to become distraught, but like the reasoning behind it, like, for, you know, like after a while, everybody just continued to be bitter to each other, and just nobody believed in friendship. And so, I mean, that's something, I mean, even in reality, I mean, with Gilda and such, there are people in my life that I can relate to completely that is like that. I mean, that no matter, I mean, like with Pinkie, that no matter, like Pinkie's interaction with Gilda, I cannot tell you how much I can relate to this episode, in that sometimes I feel like Pinkie, trying to, I mean, not with my channel, but I mean, like, to people outside of my channel in real life, like, people just, there's people that just don't know how to laugh, and I be myself, I try to be funny, and, like, they're just, like, buzz off, you know, get away, and you're just like, gee whiz, man, what's wrong with you? And then, like, with Rainbow's interaction with that other Griffin there, like, just constantly, all they think about is money, man. I can relate to that as well. I mean, like, Rainbow, like a lot of times I feel like Rainbow there as well. And so many people, like, all they think about is money. I mean, that's, like, all that goes through their freaking minds. And so, I mean, this is a really relatable episode. I mean, I can really relate to both characters' experiences with this right here, with the two different character interactions that they had. I can relate to that so much. And so, I mean, I really love this episode, and the moral of the story was really solid, and it is true. I mean, you can have gold. I mean, you can have gold. You can have all the money in the world, but that, I mean, gold's going to fade, money's going to deteriorate. It's not, I mean, what's it? It's just going to sit there. That's all that's going to do. And, I mean, it can buy happiness for a little while, but it's short-lived. No matter what you buy, it's not going to last. The friendship, as long as you and the other person cherish it and hold on to it, friendship can last. I mean, there's people that have been friends for have been friends for years. There's people that have been friends 40, 50, 60, 70 years. And that's where, to me, if I had my choice between a friendship that would last that long and money, all the money that I'd rather have friendship. Because, I've seen people like that one Griffin there that believes only about money, and people like that, they're so bitter. Just all they focus on is money, money, money. And they think that's all there is to the world. And they work their lives away trying to make money, because the more they want, the more that they think they need to be happy, and they're never happy because it's never enough. But friendship, it really is, that's something rare. You can make money. But friendship, real true friendship, that's something rare. That's something more precious, more valuable than any amount of gold in the world. And so, if you got that one friend, or two or three friends that just are, just the best friends that you can have, and you can talk, do anything together, and just be yourselves around each other. You're just always there for each other. That's something more precious, more valuable than anything. And it means so much more. And I say that right now because there are a couple of friends that I have, and just, there's some friends that I have that, friendship is just, it's precious. And you can lose money, but you can always make it back. But if you lose a friend, that hurt will never go away. No matter what you do, that hurt will never go away. And no matter how much money you make, you can always make more. But a friend, you can't replace a good friend. You can't. And that's why I said hold on to every single precious friendship that you've got, because it truly is worth so much more than any amount of gold, any amount of money in the world. And this episode was completely right in that. And then, like I said, seeing Griffin again was just awesome. I think it's good that she got some redemption, and seeing the interaction, and Rainbow Gilda deserved that. Whenever Rainbow called her a doofus, Gilda deserved that. In my mind, she deserved that. Thank you, Rainbow. Thank you, writers, for putting that line in there. Well, thank you, writers. For this entire episode. Thank you to everybody that worked on this episode. This was a really good episode. I really loved it. It was cute. It was fun, and we got to see Gilda come back. We got to see a new place. Although I can't help but feel sorry for Twilight because she didn't get to come along, but hopefully she will get maybe to go back to Griffonstone later. And I do think that it was a good thing personally. Story-wise, like putting myself into the story. I think it was an interest. I think it's kind of good that Twilight didn't go there to see the town in ruins that it was, because it would have brought back too many painful, like with the library, it would have brought back too many painful memories of what happened to her own home. And then with Rarity, she wouldn't have left until the whole town was spotless. So I think it was a good thing that just Rainbow and Pinkie went. Again, it was a really cute episode. It was really fun, and I'm really happy that we did get to see the continuity that we did. We got to see we did get to see Gilda come back, and she did get some redemption. It was quick redemption, but she did get it. There was no apology. She did apologize, but I think that it was interesting, like, that Rainbow and Pinkie got to sort of see the town from Gilda's perspective and got to see how, like, everybody else is around her. And it kind of, I mean, it did bring some perspective. Like, it wasn't exactly just Gilda that was acting that way. It was everybody. And, like, for a whole year, I mean, for a whole year, 5 for us, 1 for them, you know, that's all that Gilda knew. I mean, she had to live with that rejection. That, I mean, I think she had a year to think about what she had done as well. And she might have felt guilty about it. But, I mean, like I said, I really enjoyed this episode. It was really fun. It was cute. And then another thing is the backstory with the Griffins right there and that creature. Wow, that was good. I mean, that was... I didn't expect that. I mean, I thought the creature was still alive. And then, like, you know, they would have to get the thing back from him. But no, he was actually dead. And his skull just sitting there. Like, I mean, there had to have been a story like he fell down there and just fell, possibly trying to escape. I mean, and just fell down in that chasm and died. And had been, like, the remains had been there all that time. And wow, that is dark whenever you think about it. But man, is it awesome. And it's so cool. I love it. And, I mean, perhaps we might, I mean, I'm really interesting. I mean, I'm really wondering, like, will there be some Daring Do fan fictions that will pop up that anybody will do? Talking about that particular thing and putting Daring Do in it. If anybody writes anything like that, please send me a link. I want to read it. But anyway, again, there was a lot of really great stuff in this episode, and with Gummy, oh cute Gummy, and oh my gosh, getting to see Gummy not be able to, yeah, you know, honestly, I think I kind of thought to myself, you know, Gummy would not get any of that done. There's no way he's going to get any of that done. But honestly, I think it would have been a very big twist if, like, whenever the scene made the cut or the transition to that scene of Gummy, that instead of sitting there on the counter in the same way that he was whenever Pinkie left, instead the whole cake had been finished, and Gummy was just standing there. And then, like, maybe have Pinkie come in and say, "Woohoo, you did it, Gummy!" And, like, people, I mean, I can imagine, you know, people like, "Yo, Gummy, man, how'd you do that? And how come you never move whenever you're on screen?" But anyway, I mean, again, it was cute. I mean, Gummy is an alligator. But, I mean, really, with any of the pets, the only one that I can actually imagine trying to do anything like that, realistically speaking, would be Angel. And I don't know if Angel would do something like that unless he was going to get a benefit out of it. Maybe if it was a carrot cake for him. But, I don't know. Maybe I'm putting a bit too much negativity on Angel. But, yeah, I mean, it was still cute. I mean, I really loved this episode. It was cute. And the next episode is the 100th episode. What's going to happen in the episode, I don't know. I believe the episode I read on the wiki is called Slice of Life. And this is going to be a big episode, everybody. 100 episodes, 5 years, 100 episodes. This is going to be big. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen in the episode. It's called Slice of Life. I know they're not going to delve into any really deep, sensitive topics, because this is a cartoon and they can't do that. But I know that it's going to. I mean, I'm expecting it to be beautiful, awesome episode. So anyway, hopefully next Saturday or next Saturday after that. Depends on whether or not they decide to have another marathon on Discovery Family of G3. Anybody else disappointed on that Saturday whenever the new episode wasn't on because they were showing a marathon of, I think it was Princess Promenade? Anybody else got disappointed with that one? I really thought it was that episode that morning. But anyway, again, I really enjoyed this episode. It was really cute. It was fun. It was, and just, I mean, so much stuff in it was just golden. And I mean, it was just beautiful. So, thank you again to everybody that worked on this episode. Great writing. The animation was beautiful. The voice acting was just golden. And we got, and I really loved this episode. I loved everything about it. So. Thank you to everybody that worked on this episode, and thank you guys again for joining me. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this reaction, and hopefully I will see you guys again next time with the next video that I do, hopefully soon. So, thank you guys again for joining me. I will see you guys next time. Take care.